That's from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and we got two of the stars of said show with us today. Danielle, Lloyd. Hi, Danielle.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
You too.
Lloyd Daniels, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello. We're talking about we got a day of I don't know if we're allowed to say reality TV winners, kind of winners anyway.
Well, yeah.
We'll go with winners. Go with winners, okay? We've got Paul Potts on later on. He's made 6.7 million.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
Yeah.
How come
Wow.
you're the top? Got the top 20 list of reality TV stars earning potential.
Wow.
Jay McDonald's got 3.6 million.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
amazing.
Abby Clancy 3.7.
Wow. They're a bit older than us, though,
don't
right?
think
We got
they're
some
on our
time,
level.
yeah.
Some time to go, yeah. Because Lloyd, you just need to remind people that you're on at the theatre tonight and all week. Joe's from the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes.
Great show. La la la. You in a loincloth, which we'll get onto in a minute.
Oh, of course.
Hey.
Yeah. Danielle, not in a loincloth, is slightly disappointing,
No.
but there we go.
I'd like to say yet. We're trying.
Yeah. And Lloyd, you were on X Factor a few years ago now. How long? When you were
2009 I was on it.
Yeah, when you were a little kid.
Yeah, I was a very little kid. I was
Very little
16. I'm 21 now.
Yeah.
Growing up. It was insane experience.
Yeah. Because you went for you were at school
Yes.
and then you did X Factor straight away.
Straight away. I just finished my GCSEs. It was actually during my GCSEs I did the audition.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I finished my GCSEs I went into the X Factor house.
Wow.
So that was quite intense.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. It was
Top
was
five,
quite
weren't
crazy. Yeah, it was very bizarre.
Amazing.
It was when X Factor was at its height.
And was
I'd
that
say.
Joe McElderry year? Was that
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Joe McElderry year. Okay, so it was a big year.
Big year, yeah.
And,
Ollie Murs, Stacey Solomon.
Ollie Murs, he's in the list.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Ollie Murs, he's got what's he
This
got?
golden list.
The owner will be on there as well.
He's only got 5 million, Ollie Murs.
Oh, only.
Only,
I
you know.
mean, a mere.
Oh, it's funny.
There we go. You see, it's 5 million for Ollie Murs. And so you did that, but then because you're an audition, because I was having a quick sneaky look today back on the old YouTube.
Yes.
That didn't go quite to plan, did it?
Well,
Well,
I'm not allowed to say too much. But
Okay, don't
it
say.
was,
Why can't you say too much?
It was fiddled with. Let's just say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was fiddled with.
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, no, it.
Because
came across very
it
different
came
to what it
across.
was
Oh, really?
like, yeah.
It came across. You sang a song. It was a bit ordinary.
Ordinary.
And they
Out
weren't
of
liking
key.
it. Out of key. Okay. Cheryl stopped. Didn't that stop? And then another song appeared
Yeah.
out of your voice almost instantaneously,
Yeah.
a cappella, and everyone loved it.
Exactly.
And that's. Yeah, do I push it? Do you think I should push this, Danielle? Do you think I should find out the truth? Why
don't
can't you say
know.
anything?
Contracts. I'm sure it was over 5 years ago now, so I'm probably out of the contract by now. But yeah.
Okay, all right. So they anyway. So we saw it how it was. It was portrayed in a positive light.
Yes, definitely. It definitely worked out for the best for me.
Yeah.
And then when I went to judges' houses, I re-sung my first audition song, and sounded a lot better than I did in the audition.
Auditions are awful, though, aren't they? I
Yeah,
mean, like.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Because I'm the only person here in the room, if we ignore the PR people, that hasn't been on a reality TV show.
Yeah. It is.
It's just the way you got to do it now.
I suppose so. I think so. I think if you've, got something to show off and you're not quite sure how to get yourself into the industry,
Yeah.
I think it's the best way of marketing yourself.
Yeah.
That's obviously depending on the way they portray you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they can do whatever they want.
And also what career you want to have and what avenue you want to go down. And I think nowadays there's such a broad scale and there's so many different paths that you can take. And like I was always really keen on theatre, so I was always heading down the whole drama school route.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the arts funding and thing is all over the place and a lot less than it was. So if I had auditioned for drama school, me just being really regular working class family, I would not have been able to afford the £13,000 a year or whatever it is. So for me, even though reality TV would never have been a first choice, it just kind of happened, and then I managed to develop and meet
Over the
people.
Rainbow, by the way.
Yes, on the BBC, and I never would have been able to meet half those people.
They
do
didn't
that
play with you,
right
did
now.
they, so to speak?
They didn't. No, there was no fiddlers, no
Didn't enhance
in the orchestra. No,
Okay, no enhancing going on there.
the orchestrations were original. Yeah.
Hey, tell you what, play a song. We'll come back in a minute and talk about the show. Okay, here's Ollie. Lloyd Daniels. Jules, who are with us at the moment, and also Danielle Hope, both in Joseph and the Amazing Technical Dreamcoat. Danielle, you're one of us, aren't you?
I am indeed, yes.
Were you been to Knutsford High School today?
Yes, I was there this morning, bright and early, with the students.
Yeah.
I grew up at Knutsford. I went to sixth form there. I auditioned for Over the Rainbow while still doing my A-levels. Kind of similar to Lloyd, and he was in GCSEs. I was midway through exams. And it's always a home base for me. Whenever I'm home, make sure I go and stop by at Knutsford. And,
so do you sing a song, or what do you do with them?
Yeah, I just we work on stuff, and I just go to watch them sometimes. I love it, just seeing like them in the same habitat that I was in. And I'm doing a solo concert at the Grange in Northwich, so some of them are joining me, and like the local stagecoach and things. And yeah, so I'm always here, always in Cheshire.
Well, it's good to see you here. Now that you were telling us, Lloyd, before we came on today, you've got your what is it, Heinz tomato ketchup t-shirt on?
Yes, I have.
You're scared of Heinz tomato ketchup. You're scared of tomato ketchup, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just a little bit. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I think the fact that they've made a logo that just looks like... Oh, I can't even talk about it.
You know what? Don't face your fears. Wear them.
Wear them.
So you've got your it looks like a bottle of tomato ketchup on your chest. And this is because you're scared of tomato ketchup.
Yes. It sounds very silly. I know it sounds very silly. But I think I should overcome my fears, and this is my way of doing it.
Really?
I think so.
So why are you scared of tomato ketchup?
I don't know. I really can't explain what it is. I think it's just the fact that when I see the bottle, it kind of makes me feel a little bit sick.
Yeah?
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
What about brown sauce? You okay with that?
I'm alright with brown sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Did you know about this about him?
I didn't know. Not until I complimented him on the irregular T-shirt that he's wearing today.
It's very different from me.
Now, because you've both been through. It's quite interesting. You've both been through the reality TV show experience, which is the new way of becoming super duper famous, super quick. It would appear to me. And what's it like? You know, sort of 6 months before you were unheard of, and then everybody wants to talk to you.
I think the thing with reality TV as well is that when you go into the audition process and you happen to do well out of it, because it's reality TV, you're on a scale where you're shown everywhere for the first 6 months, and then it dies out, and that's where they kind of leave you to your own devices, and you have to find your own sort of work, or like if you've obviously been offered roles and you go into them, then you do that. It doesn't last as long, obviously, as it would if you were to do it the other way. And by the other way, I mean, pitch to record labels, make your own music, and then you happen to get figured out that way. So there are different elements to, I suppose, how you are shown.
Yeah.
And also, because reality TV is such a broad term now, because our programs are completely different. Like mine was for one specific role in the West End in a show. Like you knew what the goal was, whereas I guess with like X Factor, it's kind of like you are just, even if you win, you're still just being you, producing your music. Whereas I knew I was going to be Dorothy. Like, was the only outcome. Either you weren't or you were.
Yeah.
So I think,
and because yours was slightly different, because it was for Dorothy, and you had to sort of look a bit like Dorothy. That was a key thing.
Just show qualities, and just try and be as honest as you could, and share what you had. Nothing to prove, only to share. Just go on, do your thing, be a good person. That's all you can do, isn't it? Is you just approach it with an open mind, knowing that if you take 10 good comments about a performance, you have to be able to take that one bad one, even though it's the only one that you remember. And that it is reality TV. People are watching and enjoying, and some people aren't, and you just do it. And I just tried to live it as if it was just regular life.
Regular life.
Yes.
Just regular life, but millions of people watching. Millions of people watching. So, but did you stop moving? For that year, I guess you don't go down the supermarket and go shopping on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, I did.
I couldn't, to be honest.
Really?
No, it was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'd never understood it. Like, I still don't understand it now. Just being on the show, because obviously the show is every single year.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Danielle's show was that Dorothy, she was doing it for that specific role, whereas if you're known as an X Factor contestant, the year after, you'll have somebody of the same age, basically replacing what you was the year before. So
do you watch it?
Oh, I love it. I've watched it since it's been on. I absolutely love the show.
Yeah,
it's incredible, and I think it's it's a great family entertainment show.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you can sit down, you can get a few drinks, a takeaway, you know, you always enjoy it every Saturday and Sunday. I think it's brilliant.
Okay, we must talk about Joseph. We've got to talk about Joseph because that you were in town. You're here this week doing Joseph.
So excited.
And you know, and the theatre people are very excited about Warhorse coming in a week or so's time. But you know, to be honest, if I can't say this quietly, I'm more excited about you guys.
Yay! You have to say that because we're here. No, we're so excited. I mean, I am as well, being like from the north.
Yeah.
And with Knutsford High School, we used to come to the Regent Theatre as a school.
Are they
group.
coming along to see you?
They are on Thursday night. I'm so excited, the whole school.
Yeah.
Because it's closer for us on the coach and things. So yeah, we used to come here. So I'm really excited to actually get to stand on the stage rather than being sat in the auditorium.
Wow. So, hey, play a quick song. We'll get some news and we'll get back and talk Joseph and loincloths and everything. Okay, good. I got the team on, well, from everything, from Joseph, the amazing colour Dreamcoat. Lloyd Daniels, you may remember him from X Factor. Wowed the girls. All the girls, Cheryl said something like, oh, the girls are going to love you, and all that.
Well, coming from Cheryl, you know, your face does go a little bit red.
Yeah. Daniel Hope, of course, local girl made good. Okay, Dorothy.
Yes.
How long ago was that now you did Dorothy?
It was a year after Lloyd did X Factor, so it's 2010.
Yeah.
So it's almost 4 years now.
Yeah.
And then I did the part at the Palladium for a year after that.
Was it always only going to be a year? Did they say do it again or?
No, they extended, but I was working with Michael Crawford, who was delightful as the Wizard, and we kind of, we did a solid 12 months together, and we decided that was our time then to move on, and I luckily went into Les Mis as Eponine. So yeah, we just felt like we'd done the year solid, and we'd leave together.
We're going to talk about Joseph, but going from Dorothy to Les Mis, I mean, because Les Mis is quite heavy.
It is very heavy, yes. After donning some ruby slippers and then, some mud and rags, it was fabulous having such a very different part straight away, like super challenging and great. Same with the narrator in Joseph. Like
because I'm the narrator and I just presumed that, so I say, hey,
stand at the side of the book.
Stand at the back of the book, and here we go. Here is Lloyd in his thing.
Enter Joseph and the brothers.
Yeah, but it's more involved than that.
Absolutely. She never leaves the stage.
Yeah.
And I sing the whole show. And I'm very much a part of it with everyone. It's still quite isolated because obviously they're not supposed to look at me or acknowledge me because I am telling the story, obviously. So, but it's great because it's relentless. It's relentless for the entire company. And, the schedule is one of the most difficult, I think, of any touring show.
Now, this is your first go at stage, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's my first time doing a theatre show, musical. In fact.
So what did they do? Your proper auditions and all that sort of thing?
Yeah,
they put you through your paces?
I went down for an audition with Tom and Bill Kenwright, and they called me up about a week later.
Yeah. What did you have to do at the audition?
I had to sing Any Dream Will Do and Close Every Door.
Yeah.
Which I'd never heard of Close Every Door. I didn't know it was a Joseph song to begin with, which was quite surprising. And then, I went down to the audition, and the week later, they called up, offered me the role, and the week after that, I was with Danielle and Matt in Dublin doing a press day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crazy.
It was all very quick.
Very quick, yes.
Yeah, but it's been great. We've been on the road now for 8 weeks, and we've got another 12.
Yeah, and what's good, because you, famously, because this was Philip Schofield did this, Jason Donovan's done this, lots of people have done it.
It's so odd and just weird to think that I am a Joseph, especially after they've done it. I think Donny Osmond is the one that I kind of think about when I think of Joseph.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm even sort of following in his footsteps is just crazy.
Yeah. Have any of the previous Josephs seen you do it yet? That you know about?
I don't think so, actually.
I'm not sure. I think we're going to Bromley next week, which is close to London, because I know a lot of people are based in London. So I think a couple of the...
That'll be nervous, won't it, if any of them come in?
Oh, it's quite exciting. To be honest, it is that sort of role where you just enjoy yourself. I think I've found the character now as well. Well, I should hope I found it. I think I have. But it's just great. And when you're on stage, you're having so much fun. You just kind of forget that you are actually playing a role.
Because one of the things you do, Joseph isn't very flush with the money, is he? And he doesn't have many clothes.
I just have a coat. It's pretty much
amazing.
And a loincloth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that
I
like?
have a
What-
couple of loincloths.
Do you remember rehearsals when you stripped off for the first time?
It was very odd. It was a funny experience because I hadn't seen anybody else. You know, I suppose you could say half nude. So the fact that I was getting half nude with the little loincloth on,
Yeah.
which just looks like a skirt to me.
Absolutely, it's like a little
It just
mini
looks
skirt.
like a little mini skirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was quite bizarre.
So was that in a sort of cold, windy rehearsal room somewhere?
It was boiling hot, wasn't it? It was
boiling
during
hot.
that week. We had a week to rehearse. It was the biggest heat wave, and it was possibly one of the hottest rooms ever.
There was one.
yeah.
There was one door you could go in and one door you could go out.
I think
and
we
that
all
was
wanted
it.
to be wearing a loincloth by the
Yeah.
end of the
Yeah.
week.
I think I just got lucky, and because it was so warm, I probably lost a few pounds.
So
as
it's
well,
okay
so
because you see you got sort of half naked with the whole cast, and
Mm-hmm.
they got over it and had a good laugh, sort of thing. And then and then what about first night doing it out in front of 2,000 people or whatever it was?
I don't think I really cared, to be honest, about the loincloth. I was so worried about everything else. Because the rehearsal period was so short, we had 7 days with all of the cast.
Yeah.
And then going into a 2-hour show after that was, especially being my first show, was very scary.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have time to think about the loincloth. I was just thinking about the
Are
emotions.
you in the
I was going
loincloth all the
through.
way through? Because I need to know this for the girls that come in to see the
I'd
show
say
this
I'm
week.
in the loincloth for a minimum of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Is it okay? We need to know the what we're meant to do, how to act here in Stoke. Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay to whoop when we see the the loincloth moment happens?
I mean, yeah, when you pop out, not of the loincloth, of the piece of set that he appears from, first of all. Goodness no, this is a children's show. No, it's a family show. But yeah, I mean, there's been a couple.
Because
of
when there was
whistles.
Ghost was here a few months ago, and it was a great show. And there was a whoop when he took his top off. Okay,
it does happen now and again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
are you secretly hoping for a bit of a whoop?
Oh, I like a bit of a whoop. You know, a bit of a whoop's nice, isn't it?
No, because let's we get back to basics on Joseph and the actual kind of story. I don't, sort of
Do you not know
vaguely-
the story?
Well, it's a sort of religious Bible story, isn't it? Sort of
Yeah.
thing. And how's that going to
Yeah.
be turned into a great fun musical?
It's my job to tell the story, so I should have a really good explanation for this one, shouldn't I? It's really cleverly written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, and the style of songs and the way the music goes, and I think this is why it's so great, and you can bring the kids at any early ages, is because it changes so much and it's so vibrant, is they can't lose concentration, and obviously it's my job to try and make the story as clear as possible. So yeah, I think the message is about brotherly love and just the way to treat your friends and family, and yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory when you watch it. I don't want to give too much
Don't
away
give too much
considering you're
away.
coming tonight. But
well,
it's vibrant and fun, and the music's
lots of great
amazing.
songs.
Yeah.
And are you going to do? Have you given up on pop stardom now, or are you going to be a theatre boy, or do you not know?
In all honesty, because this come out of the blue, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing because I'm enjoying this so much.
Yeah.
I would love to carry on doing, these sort of shows. Even Joseph itself, I'd love to carry on doing Joseph. But I do love singing my own style, which is a very different style to what I'm doing right now. So I think in between the time I have off and hopefully going into more theatre work, I will work on other things, yeah.
Okay, and Danielle, you're doing a concert thing after this,
I am, yeah, October 19th at the Grange Theatre, which is part of the Grange School in Northwich. I did something there a long time ago, and I did my first solo debut in London, and Andrew Lloyd Webber and Michael Crawford and everyone came, and I just wanted to do that as well up north so that more of my friends and family could come and share that, using some of the guys at Knutsford High and then the local stagecoach in Northwich as well.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to see you. Looking forward to seeing the show tonight.
Yes, can't wait.
I will. What I'll do, I will whoop.
Great, we'll know you're
Okay, at
there.
the right time.
Don't plan it, just let it happen.
Okay,
Just
okay.
feel it.
Okay, we're going to planned whoop. But we give a key word and we all whoop together. That'd be an exciting thing, wouldn't it? I'll conduct the whoop. Good to see you. And
Thank you.
very lovely
Thank
to
you
see you.
so much.
And enjoy your week in Stoke, won't you? Thank you.
Thank you.